scriptures come alive because we get to have a conversation with the one, the only, Professor Pete Sibilio. Good morning to you, Professor Pete.
Well, one and only. Don't
One
say
and
that
only.
too loudly because I'm trying to avoid a lot of bill collectors. We don't want to
He's
let 'em-
in our studio right now at Camelot Salon in Holland, Ohio.
Hey.
You got 20 minutes to get there. Good morning.
Good morning. I just an amazing day, I tell you. The alien stuff. That's really interesting. You know, turns out
UFO today.
Turns out that they were actually here for a very, very long time before that date, but they were busy looking for a parking meteor.
Meteor. Oh, my goodness. That's ridiculous. That's funnier than anything we're going to share during Hump Day Humor. There
we
you
may
go.
repeat this segment later.
Yeah.
Well, you know why the alien crossed the road? He wanted a chicken.
What?
He wanted a chicken. Oh. Hey, get that thing back. I came a long way for take home.
My.
You know?
Yeah.
That's funny. Very good.
And, well, you know.
Now, that second one was more up the line of our regular Hump Day Humor.
Yeah, that's
so,
true. It's like, what? Huh? Can you say that again? Of course, you know, with the Berlin airlift, the late and truly great President Reagan had a famous joke that he would tell about, you know, over under the communists in East Germany. The guy goes to get a washing machine, and he works out a deal, and then the manufacturer says, okay, that's fine. It'll be delivered 10 years from next Tuesday.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
And the man is like, oh, my God, that's terrible. I have to pick up my dryer that day.
That's funny.
So I'm just happy that we have kind of a chance to breathe. You know, we've been talking about all that we have been doing since Pentecost, and Pentecost being a season, really, that we're in. And, you know, we look at our readings and we think we have a little bit of a break, but, you know, we've been hearing from Jeremiah this past Sunday. We'll hear from him again this Sunday. And in both the readings, they found some earlier lines that got edited out a little bit. Our first reading ended last week with "Sing to the Lord, for he has rescued the life of the poor from the power of the wicked." And now we need rescue from the power of the pump. See, they took that one. They took that one out. And this week is just a wonderful story. You know, there's with you have to remember in 2 Kings we're really just continuing 1 Kings. We have Elijah do a whole bunch of stuff, and then as soon as he puts that mantle on Elisha and the flaming chariot swings low, well, Elisha, though reluctant at first, does a lot of those same things. And just as Elijah cared for widows and orphans, well, this week we're going to see Elisha visit an older woman in Shunam. And she and her husband don't have any kids. And Elisha is thinking, gee, what can I do for them? What can I do for them? I know. This time next year, you will have a child. And what got edited out is, so start saving for his college fund now, because I'm not helping with that. That's going to cost way too much. But we really get to really see, I think, these next weeks with Elijah and Elisha in particular, 2 Kings, how it's in the toughest of times. Not only is the Lord with us, but we're most empowered to do his work. And that's certainly what we get. You know, we think, okay, fine, we're settling into our gospel and Jesus is just sort of preaching and all that is wonderful. But, you know, he's saying some tough stuff this past Sunday, and then this next Sunday, kind of a teaching chapter in Matthew's gospel. Matthew arranges his gospel as kind of this wonderful teaching tool for the church where Jesus talks the talk, then he walks the walk. Talks the talk, walks the walk. Back and forth 5 times. And I just love, students, they will say the darndest things because, you know, where Jesus talks about nothing is concealed that will not be revealed, secret that will not be made known, what's in the darkness that will not come to the light. I had a student say, so Jesus is telling us to be internet hacks, right?
Yeah, right.
I was like, I don't think it's quite like that. But I thought that the end of our gospel, really, that's where, Jesus is just, he's a human being. He's one of us. He has a great sense of humor. And he says, don't worry, right? The hairs of your head have been counted. A sparrow doesn't fall to the ground without God knowing it. And you know what? Tongue in cheek, I just see it. You're worth more than sparrows, right? Tongue in cheek.
Mm-hmm.
I always think that part is just really funny. But then Jesus gets really, really serious. And he says, don't be afraid. This is what I'm saying. Okay. Everyone who acknowledges me before others, I will acknowledge before my heavenly Father. And whoever denies me, okay, well, I'll deny that person. And so without Jesus, we are just like hairs that fall to the ground or birds that are here today and gone tomorrow. But with Jesus, well, he stands us up right before God the Father and says, hey, this is a brother of mine. This is a sister of mine. So it has to be a child of yours, right, Dad? And it really puts in perspective, the almost tongue-in-cheek humor of, you're worth a little bit more than sparrows. Let me show you how much more. I'm going to stand up for you. I'm going to make you brothers and sisters of each other and of me, and now go live like it. And wow, I just was thinking that is fantastic stuff for us to live by, to make the ordinary extraordinary in this so-called ordinary time.
Look, if we don't connect with Jesus and his humor a little bit, look, we've got to have that, right, Professor Pete? He did it on purpose. Like you said, he injects these sentences here and there just to remind us that, we are children of God. But don't take it too seriously. Don't take ourselves too seriously, right?
I have some stuff now. Do we finally have time to sort of update my idea for a new show?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. I think it's a spinoff of Off the Collar. Remember the show Suits?
Oh, yeah.
I think we need to just have a show called Collars.
Collars.
With Father Eric and Father Mike, because the two of them together are hilarious. You know what I mean? Doing a fist bump. Father Eric would finally get his poster